Hey, everybody. It's Marty Bahama, causing a lot of Tuesday drama. We're going to talk about the Buzz Loop, messenger groups, and how that's changed our lives. Talk about how we communicate with it and how that's going to be our future CRM. So I think you guys will get a lot out of this live tonight, especially the Buzz team members who nonstop are communicating with through these messenger groups all the time. So let's make sure we're in the right place at the right time, talking to the right people. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm telling you right now, guys, I love the support. I love all the things you guys are saying. I appreciate all the prayers and everything for Mom. I love it, I love it, I love it. You guys are amazing. Every day, day by day, we take it, we make it, we get together, we start helping people, we start teaching people, we get on the Zoom calls. Guys, this is no lie. Today and yesterday, just between the last 2 days, I bet I've had at least 20, if not more, Zoom or telephone calls nonstop. If you guys hear some noise, by the way, for some reason, Honey Buzz is getting all crazy. Our Buzz mascot. She likes to lay here and sleep all day long until I go live. Then all of a sudden now she wants to get all hyper and get all crazy and everything. So give me a thumbs up when you guys get in here. We're going to talk about the future of communication. When I say the future, as in now, but it's only getting better, and that is the messenger groups, what they now call chats/messenger groups. We always refer to them as instant messenger. For all the years before, it was always instant messenger, because guess what, guys? It's instant. It's instant. You can create the groups quick. The thing I will tell you this, they do have an update. And the update is at one point, just like the Facebook groups, guys, at one point, I could create a Facebook group, true story, add 500 people to that group, and they would be in that group and really have no clue how they got into the group. So you guys will see now, when you're creating a Facebook group and you start trying to add people, guess what? They have to agree to be added. They have to say, yeah, I'll get in that group, that'd be great. Well, the messenger, same exact way. At one point, I could click on somebody who wasn't even a friend of mine, and then click on their name up top, create a group with anybody I want to create a group with. Next thing you know, I've got 2 or 3 people into a group, and they didn't know how they got there. They catch up with themselves. They start getting a little bit smart, and they figure out, okay, we got to make some changes. Let me make sure I got this noise maker off here. I think I hear a little bit of a sound. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Hey, appreciate it. What's up, Dwayne? Brisendine, how you doing, buddy? Guys, I'm telling you, I after talking to a few people on a Zoom call today and kind of feeling like it's the same thing as in, okay, Marty, I'm going to these Facebook groups and I'm making these posts, but then they're showing me these screenshots of the posts, and it's not how I teach you guys how to do it. So get into Google Classroom #1. Worst case scenario, forget about the other 8 amazing classrooms we built. You know, they're geared for different things anyway. But classroom #1 is geared towards getting you to join some groups, teaching you how to join those groups, how to look for the groups, get out there and find the groups, and then get out there and post in the groups and start discussions. So get in classroom #1 and read all that material. But then classroom #2 is what we're talking about tonight. And classroom #2 is the Buzz Loop. Now, when I'm having these conversations, the first question I get is, okay, well, I don't know what to send. I don't know how to respond. Did you get to classroom #2 yet? Well, I've kind of looked at it. Guys, this is no joke. For 5.5, 6, whatever it is now, we've been using these Facebook groups nonstop, and we've had different kind of posts over the years. We've had different kind of messages we sent over the years. We've tried everything from asking a zillion questions in Messenger to keeping it very vague and very quick and very short. We know what works to bring these people in the door. You've got to get out there and send that message to the person. And then learn how to create a group. So just like I was saying earlier, now they have to accept the request. And you have to actually not really accept the request, but when you first message somebody, you don't get that option. You don't get the option anymore of creating a group right out of the gate. They've got to respond back to you. You guys have to engage through Messenger before you get that option. But guys, the thing about these Messenger groups, more than anything, it will alleviate a ton of stress. A ton of stress. It is so easy to get your Messenger out, on your phone especially, go into Messenger and type in anyone's name. Type in their full name, and guess what you're going to see? You're going to see any message that you had with them. Anybody with that name, first of all, it may be 2 or 3 people. It seems like every time I type a name in, I can type in Roland Manuego, our BA out in the Philippines, who helps us out a lot with our YouTube stuff and everything. Appreciate that. Naz, you're awesome, awesome, awesome. But I can type in that name, and it might pop up 5 different names. But then the most important thing is going to happen. It will pop up to any kind of Messenger groups I have with that person. So that's just on my phone. That has nothing to do with this future CRM I'm talking about, because in 2018, Facebook changed their direction from connecting friends and families to building communities with the Facebook groups. In 2019, they put their focus on making Messenger, now chats, amazing. And it's only getting better. We've got one agent, I say this a lot, one real estate agent, because he's one of the best of the best, Michael Hicks, 18,000 messages in his Messenger. Now, if you don't think that is a great CRM, you are crazy. It is a wonderful CRM because you can treat it just like a CRM. You learn how to create groups with these Messenger. You learn how to name the messengers. When you create that group and give it a name, give it a photo if you want to. We always do. But when you give it a name, I can go back now. Just tried a few minutes ago by getting on a Messenger app on my computer. You can even get the Messenger app straight from the, I think it's the Microsoft Store. You can get it there and look at the Messenger app that way. But now, 99% of what we teach you, well, 100%, is always done on your phone. It's 100% mobile. But I will say, I can get on my desktop too. I can type in some names in Messenger. And like, for example, the way we name our groups. And the stress that alleviates. The instantness, the quickness, the no more waiting for emails, no more waiting for days for communication, because the communication is instant. And guess what really happens more than anything? Is your telephone calls that you normally get, they slow down. They slow down. It's a great thing because it allows you to get more stuff done, because you're not spending all your time on the phone answering corny, quirky questions that can be taken care of really quick through Messenger. And especially if you got a Messenger group and you got everybody in there to see. They get to see all the messages. They get to see what was said previously. So I can take somebody who's in a Messenger group right now, 4 or 5 of us, add somebody else new to that Messenger group, and they can go back and see what's going on. They can get an understanding of what's happening in this situation. Well, for example, I'm in the mortgage business. So if I have a Messenger group with my loan officer, the client, the real estate agent, my processors, and something gets a little sideways, oh no, maybe something's missing. Maybe we're getting close to closing. Everybody's getting a little stressed out. I can have my partner Dave in there, and he can come in there and smooth it all over. Oh, sprinkle some fairy dust on it. Hey, hey, hey. Everybody's happy. They're getting a house. And I'm telling you right now, the guy's been on this for 20 years. My partner Dave, magician, he makes miracles happen, guys. I'm telling you, I have seen it year after year after year after year. It's about relationships, always. Let me take a drink of the amazing vanilla Coke. Well, no, I'm sorry. That's me dreaming. Let me take a drink of the Coke Zero that I'm about to ban. About to tell them to kick the curb if they do not bring my vanilla Coke Zero back from wherever they got it hidden at and put it back on those stupid shelves at Kroger. So if anybody happens to see the mysterious, it's almost like Sasquatch now, often talked about but rarely ever seen, vanilla Coke Zero, case of it anywhere, send it to me. You get a reward, you get a book, you get a t-shirt. 1614 out of Purdue Drive, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37931. I'm not scared. Send me some stuff. Yeah, Jessica, I tell you right now, if you knew how much I like vanilla Coke Zero, in an aluminum shortage, I can go to mom and dad's right now, I promise you. They've got bags and bags. I wonder if I go up there and get those bags of cans and take them and trade them in for vanilla Coke Zero somewhere. That is a thought. But yeah, amazing, amazing, amazing. Does the buzz work, Cody? Damn, it works better than a, God, let me see here. I better not say what I wanted to say. It works great, all right? It's worked great for 6 straight years. I'll put it to the test against anybody. I'll even say this guy right here knows these Facebook groups better than anybody on this planet except for Facebook. And if some little nerd in the corner happens to say, nope, no, Marty, I know how to create rooms better than you do. I know how to create events better than you do. Well, guess what? I know how to pull endless clients out for any business. I don't care what it is. You got a business and you got clean toilets, I'll get you clients. You got a business and you need customers, you need sellers. I created 10 different polls in 10 different groups. Woke up, I've got proof of all this. Woke up and had over 200 people that said they wanted to sell their house. I got one poll I created right now. You can go look at it. Cool Springs group in Nashville. You can go to Human Energy Buzz page, click on the groups tab, go check out that group and click on the announcements. You will see a seller's poll with over 100-something people that clicked options. Guess what they clicked? They let you know how much they want to sell their house for. Guys, that's unbeatable. Unbeatable, because I used to be a real estate agent. I used to have to beat the streets. They'd say, Marty, get out there and door knock. What's up, Joe from St. Louis? Ha that guy right there is a soldier. You want to know what the buzz works? That guy right there, Joe, who don't sell cars anymore, who now is a branch manager for Marty Human, he's got 4 or 5 contracts in the door, been licensed less than 30 days. The real estate agent he's working with just got licensed like 2 weeks ago. They both got 4 or 5 contracts together. Brand new real estate agent, brand new loan originator, and I get to see all this magic happening. You know how? It ain't because I've got a spy plane going over. I do got a drone. We do got the Buzz drone. Thank you, Kamikaze Chris. I'm telling you right now, guys, she is amazing. But it's not because I sent this drone to Illinois. It's because I've got these people inside of a messenger group that I'm sitting here watching all this action happen. And I'm watching them communicate nonstop, day in, day out. Because with the messenger, it's not abrasive. It's not too interruptive. You can actually message somebody when they're at dinner, not a problem. You can message somebody when they're on the crapper, not a problem. Hey, Honey Buzz. It's so good and easy, I can almost teach Honey Buzz how to message. That's how strong it is. But I will say, what's even more stronger about all that is, hey, there she is. That is that superstar right there. We're going to be on a Zoom call later. That's a superstar. I'm telling you guys, you got to have this adversity thing of getting past some of the hurdles, and both those guys are doing it. They've done it. Hey, Don White. When you first go from 0 to 60, as I like to say, 0 to buzz in these Facebook groups, sometimes Facebook will slap you on the wrist. Boy, I tell you what, they used to really hit us back in the day. We had one of our guys lose his account for 90 days. Some people would go jump in my pool and never come back out of it if they lost their Facebook account for 90 days. They're that attached to it. Not me. I'd be, oh boy, relief. I just need a Facebook groups. Yes, that is an amazing team for sure. There's no question. So, getting back to Messenger and this powerhouse, amazing CRM that I'm talking about, it is the fact that now we have people, and we've had people for years now, come back to us 3-4 years later, say, hey, I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready to buy. I'm ready to sell. I'm ready to do whatever. But they wouldn't have had that direct connection with us if it wasn't for that messenger. It wasn't a text. It wasn't a text to a telephone number, to a number I never saved. It was a message to a real picture, a real profile, a real person, not a lead. The Buzz don't offer leads. You want leads? Go call Zillow, Trello, Truly, or whatever. Go call Lemon Tree. This ain't leads. This is real people that we connect you with, and real people wanting to do business with you. That's the most important thing. And finding buyers, finding sellers, all that's gravy, all that's great. But being able to have these direct messages with people who's walking around with his phone at all times, now that is priceless. Priceless. And I've had so many people come back to me and say, hey, Marty, I'm ready to buy the house now. I took your advice. Where have you been? I would have never found that person. But soon I will be able to, because with Messenger and how they're making it better, and how Facebook even announced that they're putting a lot of their focus on making Messenger groups better, it will turn into a CRM. Michael Hicks will be able to get back and message all 18,000 people he has in his messenger. He tried to download it. I'm thinking about broke the CRM he was downloading it to. It sure didn't get downloaded correctly. It's how many messages he had in his messenger. People looking to buy houses. But now you can go back to your feed, your messenger on your computer, if you want to do it on your desktop, and you can search anything. And it is going to, not only is it going to pull up the name and titles, because you don't have to create the group to get the CRM to work. It's going to pull up any kind of messenger ever, whatever was said. So if you say home into your search, it's going to pull up every person that said the word home in your messenger. Now you may be walking around like me with about 20, 30, 40, 50,000 messages. I can't imagine how many I honestly have. It'd be sickening to think about it. I go to my Facebook group or go to Facebook a lot of times, and it'll say I have over 200 notifications almost always. Non-stop agents, non-stop insurance agents, car salesmen, real estate agents, loan originators coming in, wanting to see the buzz, wanting to see how we can, hey, how can we eliminate some stress? And the first thing we do is we crack the code on how to find never-ending clients, never-ending customers for any business. Don Marie, been with us for a long time now. Hey, that's okay, Joe. Hey, I like the other one too, man. Nothing wrong with that. Don Marie's been with us for a while now, for a long time. And today, she created a poll, or yesterday, I'm sorry, she created a poll for cars. This is for cars. And the poll was something simple. What's stopping you from buying a car? Why haven't you bought a new car? Or something like that. But then she had some options out there. No lie, in 30 to 45 minutes, she had 15 people, 14, 15 people click an option about wanting to buy a car. But that works for every kind of business. And we teach you how to take those people straight out of these groups, straight out of the posts, straight out of the polls, straight into your messenger, to now you have a working CRM that you can go in there and search everything. And then we even took it to the extreme with Southwest Funding. That's why real estate agents everywhere, if you get a chance to work with Southwest Funding, look them up. If they ain't using a buzz, because it might be one of Southwest Funding's different branches, that's okay. I'll show them how to use the buzz. Just look them up. Because we are breaking some major records. We've got so many deals in the door right now, so many contracts in. Sit down with my partner today for lunch, and he was telling me how amazing it is to be able to see all this action. We've had at least 3 or 4 new loan officers come into business just the last few days with us, and a couple people passed the test. Test is no joke to be a loan originator, but once you pass that test, boom, you're there. So real estate agents, loan officers, anybody watching this, if you want to be a loan officer too, reach out to me. We'll work on that area. We can do it all. Yes. The other one is Daddy says the car lot is over and loans is where it's at. So I go into messenger groups, and I can type in something in there. Like for example, for us, we took it that step further using the cartoon houses, and that's what I was getting ready to say a minute ago. Is always remember this, guys. I always say it's got a short train, engine caboose. I got a lot of stuff swirling around up here, a lot of ideas, a lot of things I need to do, and Honey Buzz trying to get in on the live. As always, she wants to be the center of attention, so we'll get you up here and see if you can do something goofy to get me in trouble. But anyway, so we started using the cartoon houses, and when I say cartoon houses, it sounds kind of corny, and it is a little corny. But what it did for us, it let everybody know where we are in the loan process. So for us, we'd start out with this little red house. That lets us know that either we've created a messenger group with the real estate agent, or that real estate agent has created a messenger group with one of our loan officers, and now we've got this whole process started. So we even named the title, the loan officer's name, the client's last name, and then the name start. So now you've got this little messenger group. They'll add me to it. It'll have the client, me, the loan officer, and then they'll drop the application link. Person fills it out, loan officer gets on the phone with them. Next thing you know, we change that cartoon house to yellow if that customer is sending documents in. And when they're sending documents in, that means, hey, we've changed the house to yellow. As soon as you get me your income documents, guess what? We're going to get you a pre-approval letter. But the most important thing it's done is allow the real estate agent, the loan originator, even sometimes the title, you got sometimes the title rep or the middle person for the title company, or what they say, the loan coordinator. Sometimes we get in those messenger groups. We've had insurance agent get into the messenger group. You can combine the family. You can combine everybody. No matter what kind of business it is, you could combine it, and then you could design your own little buzz loop yourself using, for example, if I'm a finance guy or if I'm a car salesman, I could create a messenger group with the finance guy and the customer and even my manager if I needed to, and have everybody in that conversation and work it out smooth, boom, boom, boom. Or any kind of business out there, it works for everybody because, again, it's instant. So then, when we do this, we get all the way to the extreme. Once we get a loan closed, and this is where Neil Mangrum, who closed 1.3 last month, by the way, great job, Neil Mangrum, 1.3 million in volume, Landon 1.2, Don Warren almost $500,000 out in Crossville, Tennessee, great job, great job. Landon's up in Indiana, Neil's out in South Carolina. These guys are great people. They are great. I watch Landon all the time helping Joe. I watch Neil all the time helping many people. Landon's helping Felicia. You guys are doing a great job sticking together. I'm telling you guys. And I've got, just like the screenshot that's on this video here, you see where Edward Oliver today said, you know, the buzz has changed my life. It's changed my business, and it's changed my life. And that's what I said, it's what it's all about. It's all about spending more time with family, being able to communicate with your phone, being able to have this instant communication. I've got people, this is no joke. My partner was on his anniversary and at the beach last week. Neil, I think, might be coming from the beach right now. But they can do all this from the beach anywhere because that's how mobile we have made this business and made these messenger groups and Facebook groups. So keep that in mind, guys. I hope you guys are learning a little bit here. Learn a little bit of how to create those messenger groups and then name them. And then you can go back and search for them. If you search any word, though, it is going to pull up anything that you have messaged to anybody, that word. So it's easy to use that messenger as your CRM right now. But do I think it's going to be the best CRM on this planet one of these days? Without a doubt. I think it will be one of our best CRMs because this CRM ain't going to be full of leads. It's not full of leads at all. This CRM is full of real people, real relationships, real conversations that you can go back and see everything that was said. You know what was happening. So one thing great about that is, let's say, for example, you put somebody on the path. They come at you and say, man, I want to buy this RV. How much is that RV? Oh, this RV is $120,000. How much do I got to have down? You got to have $12,000 down. Go get it. I can get you finance. Come back to me. 6 months later, out of the blue. You don't remember everything that was said in that messenger. You forgot about it. But then he says, hey, I got the down payment. Well, then guess what? Just like in my loan world, just like when I go to Messenger, I can go back and see what was said. And then it familiarizes me with that whole conversation. Like, oh, yeah, now I remember. Now I told you to go work on your credit. You had great income. You had a down payment. You're ready to go. Hey. That is what I call our return income or our residual income in our world, because we don't get that insurance residual income. We don't get the 25% referral fees real estate agents get. But what we do get now is these people coming back to us saying, hey, took your advice. I'm ready to go. So keep that in mind, guys. I hope all this is really panning out for you. Joe, he says, I took the kids to the pool. That is awesome, man. And that is what it's about for sure. No doubt. Well, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks a lot, guys. Pineapple's going to end this for me. So thank you again. Pineapple and me are going to be dropping some commercials tomorrow. Dropping some great stuff. So keep a watch on the buzz. See you. The Buzz Loop. The buzz is where it's at.